What's up everyone? Is this officially Budget Elvis's last day in the Big Brother house? Because we are here to talk all about it. Plus, Michael actually stood up to Daniel. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Alright folks, now right before we get started, if you haven't already and you want quick, concise and fun Big Brother videos on your YouTube feed, come on, why wouldn't you? Hit that subscribe button and also, please help me out by hitting the like button and the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live. Okay gang, we'll start things off with question of the day. Now, it seems like tomorrow could be the famous wall comp. Of course, if you are new to Big Brother, this is a big one. This is one where all the house guests basically have to hold onto a wall and it slowly does that and they get things chucked at them and basically gravity takes its course. Nature takes its course and you have to hold onto the wall as long as you can, and the last person to let go is the new head of household. So my question to everybody is, who would you like to see become the new HOH? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'm just going to throw mine out there. In fact, no, I'm not going to say who I want to. I'm going to say who my money is on. I'm going to say one guy, one girl, Turner and Taylor. Let me know, folks, in the comment section below. Alright, now a big talking point of the day yesterday was indeed a moment that wasn't, well, it was kind of captured on camera. Let me explain it and you'll know what I mean. So, Indy and Jasmine went under a blanket at one point purposely so the cameras and the mics could avoid them. And I think she basically kind of spelled out with her finger what she was trying to say. Jasmine to Indy. Indy had made it clear even before, and we know she's made it clear these past few weeks, that she has a crush on Joseph. But apparently, this is kind of what people are deciphering. There is obviously no way to confirm nor deny the truth to it, but the majority of people have concluded on the outside of the house that Jasmine was saying she had a crush on Joseph too. And I know what y'all are thinking. There's nothing wrong with a crush or whatever. But I guess that's really who you are and what you believe in. I mean, for me, obviously Jasmine's married. She's got a husband. I think it's harmless to have a crush on someone, even if you are married, as long as you don't act on it right, unless your partner's okay with that. I personally think, and this is how I see it, the fact that she's making such a big secret out of it and hiding under blankets, whispering it, that's where it comes across more serious. If it was just like a throwaway thing, like, oh yeah, Joseph's cute, you know what I mean? Like, he's kind of got a crush on him, But it's the fact that she's like, blankets over the head. That's where the line is, And I'm not crucifying her for it or anything, but I just think she's made more of it than she ought to. It wouldn't be such a big deal if she just wasn't making it a big secret, right? Because it's not like Joseph and Jasmine are going to get it on anyway. God forbid if that happened. I just don't think that's going to happen. I'd love to actually know what everyone's thoughts are there in the comment section below, because yeah, I did actually put a tweet out, a smooth moment to plug my Twitter, follow me at TV Talks with Tom. I pretty much said what I said there, It's the fact that she is, making a big secret out of it makes it more serious than it ought to be. That's just where I stand on it. Just be chill about it, then it doesn't come across so bad. Alright folks, welcome to the part of the update that is TV Talks with Tom After Dark. Cue the red lights. Cue the bass guitar. Folks, this is Sexy Talks with Tom. This is what this is now, because Kyle and Alyssa, why am I still playing the bass guitar? Kyle and Alyssa, and it's up here, Kyle and Alyssa are getting close. Let's see if we can do this update. Okay, so the cringe fest continues between them two, and younger viewers, close your ears right now if you don't want to hear this, which you shouldn't. And they were cuddling on the bed. I've got the transcript right here. I did not see the clip, but it came from a reliable Twitter account. Thank you, Reality Barbecue, for posting this one out. I say thank you. I'm a bit like bleh, but here we go. Kyle says, I just want to get on top of you, but I can't even believe it. Y'all, I can't even believe I'm reading this shit out. Okay, so, Kyle, I just want to get on top of you, but I just want to be, naked with you. Alyssa says, do you know I really want to have sex with you right now? Kyle says, yeah, I do too. I really want to. We probably shouldn't. Yeah. It's like cringe, isn't it? It's like, I'm just going to read that top line again. I just want to get on top of you, but I just want to be like naked with you. I'm seducing my camera right now by saying these things. I hope everybody enjoyed this segment of Porno Talks with Tom. Unfortunately, it's time for the daily bashing of Taylor. And this time it's... Take your pick, folks. This time it's Terence and Daniel. So, they were kind of alluding towards the fact that Taylor wasn't attractive or worthy enough to be Miss Michigan, which we know she won, Miss Congeniality. Let's read out the transcript. So Terence says, I can't be the only one thinking it. Michigan, the whole state. And Daniel's like, and they're laughing while they're saying this as well. Daniel's going, wait, the state? Or there's like a restaurant called Michigan. What's the population? And Terence is like, so? No one else applied. And then Daniel was like, was the process anything like BB? I know it wasn't. And, Terence was going, I can't be the only one thinking it and stuff like that. Like, they are doubting the fact that Taylor was worthy enough to achieve that accomplishment. I don't get it. I just don't get... What has Taylor done to annoy them so much? I've just got no words. I mean, I am tired today, right? But it's not... You got these two guys who pretty much look like the old men from the Muppets who sit up on the top of the stage and heckle, saying that Taylor, incredibly attractive Taylor, basically didn't deserve to win Miss Michigan. See my face? That should be speaking volumes right now. Y'all could be watching this on mute and look at my facial expressions and realise that I am just blown away by the stupidity and ignorance of these two. Give me strength. Good Lord. I mean, we know that Daniel is, of course, somebody who is just nasty and hates on Taylor for no reason and blames her for Paloma's exit from the game. But Terence is somebody who, like, Taylor's really made the effort with. I mean, like, I'm not surprised. Taylor's even made the effort with Daniel, but that's just too far gone now. But Taylor constantly makes the effort with Terence and sings Terence's praises behind his back and says how good he is and how she really likes him. And then you've got Terence, just any opportunity that he can, just saying nasty things about Taylor. It's very, very disappointing. And like I say, the two of them come across like the Muppets. The old men, they're like, oh, and I can't even do an impression of them. They can do a better impression of them because they just sit there in the kitchen with their backs hunched over and bitching about the entire house. I just lose more and more respect for both of them every single day. They're not the only ones in there, but that going like that. But who are they to say Taylor, to essentially say that she wasn't attractive enough to win Miss Michigan? That, my friends, that is blindside butterbeans. Now for a moment that Turner would say, that's fire, bro. Michael took to talking to the KHOH cameras last night and he went on this huge, incredible rant where he was basically laying out his game and what he wants to do and basically calling people out and standing up to people, and it was beautiful. I'm going to highlight one bit of it because we'll be here all day talking about the entirety of it. I'll just be getting excited at every single last bit, but he was saying that his ideal Final Four is Taylor, Brittany and Turner. That's a nice Final Four. Come on, I like that a lot. That'd be great. I want Joseph there as well. But he was basically saying, Jasmine's got to go, Indy's got to go, Alyssa's got to go, Kyle's got to go, Joseph's got to go, Monty's got to go, leaving those four at the end, and Terence, of course. I probably missed out some names there, but he was basically listing people saying they've got to go. But then he said about Daniel, he looks at the camera, he goes, that guy, for the way he's treated people in this house, the way he's talked down to people. Man, that was just, I got the biggest smile on my face when I saw that, because it was nice to know that people aren't oblivious to Daniel's shitty behaviour, quite frankly, when he's in there. Excuse my language there, folks, but that's what it is. So I'm glad that Michael basically said, no, I'm not tolerating that, F that guy, and he's probably going to be going home tomorrow night. Can we get a celebration? Can we get a celebration in the chat, folks? Because today is most likely Daniel Durston's last day in the house. It is the end of Budget Elvis. Tomorrow night he will be talking, most likely, I don't want to jinx it, most likely he will be talking to Julie Chen Moonves. Probably not taking accountability for any of his actions, as these house guests tend to do. But this is it. We've gone just over a month, about a month and a week, dealing with Budget Elvis, and after enduring a HOH reign of his horribleness towards Taylor, and just all the other atrocities that he's came out with, tomorrow night we say goodbye. So I'm closing my eyes, going to dreamland right now, imagining Julie saying by a vote of, trying to figure out what the vote will be, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Ah, man, it's going to be good. Good. I'm so excited. Make sure that you bring your snacks, your drinks, your popcorn, everything, because tomorrow night's going to be a good one, of course. We lose Daniel most likely, and then we've got the wall comp. It's going to be a good one tomorrow, folks. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. Please let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. There's a hell of a lot to talk about. I feel you get Big Brother gets on top of you sometimes, doesn't it? It's one of those shows where it's 24/7 for 3 months. And although you love it, you sometimes kind of just got to go and breathe. I feel like personally, not to, get too philosophical right now or anything. I've had one of those days today where I'm just like, I'm tired. Like, I'm not hating the show or anything like that. Like, I love Big Brother with all my heart, and I always will. But it is one of those things where you're like, I just want to fast forward to eviction night and everything. And it's difficult because, even though you want to sometimes take a break, you've got to know what's going on in the house, so you've got to throw yourself back in, even if you just take an hour out or 2 hours out or whatever. And while you're not always watching the feeds, you're refreshing your Twitter feed all the time going, what's being said, what's being said, what's the memes, and it's an addiction. Big Brother is an addiction. But we're here every single day doing live feed updates. I would appreciate if y'all could go subscribe to my brand new channel, Culture Cocktail. I've been reacting to the Carpenters, Fleetwood Mac, Olivia Newton-John. Rest in peace, of course, legend. But I'd appreciate if you could go subscribe to that. The link is in the description below. And you can become a member of TV Talks with Tom, also in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you're all staying safe, staying positive, staying healthy out there. And be kind to one another. Have a wonderful hump day. Seems appropriate after today's video, and make sure that you don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, to all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.